Hello, this is a very quick look at the Asustor AS6102T NAS drive. This is a home NAS drive, loads of connections around the back. You've got a couple of gigabit Ethernet ports, some USB 3 ports, all sorts to get you started. Around the front you've got the hard drive loading caddies, so you get two of these, and these can form a RAID array so your data is safely backed up. It can take 3.5-inch drives, very nice and easy to set up. Simply screw the drives in and pop them back in. If, like me, you're upgrading from a previous Asustor NAS, you simply remove the drive from one, pop it in another, and that's the upgrade procedure pretty much done. If you're setting up a new NAS, you simply follow a very simple to use wizard, and once you've got it set up, the HDMI allows you to connect this straight to your TV for media playback. So you get this nice interface that pops up on your TV, and if you plug in a USB keyboard and mouse, you can navigate around quite easily, or you can use a remote. It's got some basic options on this main TV screen, and these are all really to do with how you want this set up on the TV. I now have this going straight into Kodi, and this recently has been upgraded to be in version 16 Jarvis, which is the latest at the time of review, and it runs really well. It's really nice and smooth, and of course you can do anything you would normally do on Kodi if you've used it before. There's a number of other options available to you. So this is the surveillance center. If you happen to have compatible IP cameras, it can record straight to it. You can access Netflix websites or other websites as well directly on your TV, or you can have it accessing the main ADM interface. This can also be accessed via just a standard web browser. So if you're just on your PC, it doesn't matter where your NAS is, you can log in, and it has a really simple to use upgrade system where it will notify you of an update and simply press the button and it'll sort itself out. And I generally find the Asustor NAS is a brilliantly easy to use system. I'm not massively technical, yet everything on it works really smoothly. I really like Plex on this, and again, Plex will automatically tell you if it needs an update, and other apps that need updating are controlled via the App Center. The App Center itself can update apps, so you simply click update and update again, or you might need to, in the case of Plex, manually update, which means downloading a file and just selecting it and press update, and it will go to work doing its thing. So just a very quick look at some of the features available on the Asustor NAS. Can't run through them all because, to be quite honest, there is just too many features. This thing is rammed with features, so I'm just going to very quickly give you a quick overview of the menu and what you can expect. So you can see it's really nicely laid out, very simple, nice big buttons as if you're on a phone. Under access control, you can control different users and app privileges and things like that. Very handy if you've got multiple users or you want to give someone permanent access to the NAS who maybe don't live with you, but you still want them to be able to maybe access files. There is a basic file explorer, and if you have a particular file that you want to share with someone, but you don't want to go to the trouble of setting up a user, you can actually create a share link. These share links are a brilliant way of sharing files or folders, and you can either have it internet or local, and you can have an expiration date on it and also set a password. So really handy. I've used this quite a few times just to share one-off files with people. The backup and restore section is also very handy. I use this to back up my website via FTP, but you can do all sorts of different backups, and you can back up to the NAS, or you can back up from the NAS outwards, maybe to the Amazon S3 cloud storage, for example. As you saw earlier, the App Center is where you control updates and manual installs, and it's just worth showing you the categories available because this is a hugely versatile NAS. It can have all sorts of different uses. I mainly use it for media storage, and because I do a lot of video reviews, a lot of my video reviews are stored on here and edited on here. But you see you've got media servers, office productivity, security, ticketing systems, web hosting. There's just a massive range of features, and I've no doubt that if you're just looking for a general NAS, this will do the job, but it will also then give you a lot of extra features that you can have a little play around with. Storage Manager just shows you what's going on with your hard drive. So I have two hard drives, and you can see which bay they are located in by just hovering over. And this is really useful. I have this set up in a RAID array, and I recently had to replace one of the drives. One of the drives died, but the second drive had all the data mirrored to it. When I popped in the replacement drive, it copied it back over, so my data was secure once again. So you can see up here, status is all good, and you're allowed one faulty disk because the other one will support it. Lots of settings to take a look at, and definitely worth delving in here even if you're not sure what some of them are. But just to highlight that this NAS can actually connect to the internet via a VPN. You can set that up and it will connect out. That does mean that any services that you have via the ease of access service, and this is a really useful little feature, this allows you to connect to the NAS remotely, whether it's via a web console or, as I'll just show you now, the Easy Router setup. So the Easy Router setup basically allows you to not have to worry about port forwarding at all. So my router is okay with this, it'll do a check first, and then all these services will automatically have their ports forwarded to the NAS by the router. So if you're using any kind of external bits of software such as Plex, it just ensures that everything can connect smoothly. As you install more and more apps, you'll see that this goes over onto 2 pages, and at the bottom you can always rename these. As I mentioned before, a range of apps are available by Asustor themselves, and this gives you access to various features on the NAS. The two I find the most useful are AI Data and AI Master. This is AI Master, which allows you to check on users and check on the services running, and you can control what apps are running, and just various bits and pieces to help you manage things without having to log on via a PC or a laptop. AI Data, as you'd expect, then allows you to access your data files on the NAS itself, so you can go in, you can check out the various folders, and this works whether you are at home on Wi-Fi or whether you're out and about. So if I need to get my logo, I can quickly log on, grab it, share it, things like that. There is a music playback app, and that will allow you to access all your music files, and you can then play them, either stream them over the internet or you can download them to your phone. It's quite a simple process, and this is all free of charge. I personally prefer to use the Plex app because I think that offers a better experience for movies, music and TV shows. I really like the Asustor brand NASes. I think they are brilliant value for money. I think they offer lots and lots of flexibility, and I think they look great as well. I hope you found this short review useful. Thanks for watching.